This is my Math Center presentation, which is for the Math Center Wiki. The 4 topics I will be talking about are unit rate comparisons, fractions, place value, and word problems. The grades that are involved with the 4 topics are kindergarten, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and 6th grade. The 4 Common Core standards are listed off to the right, and the first one is the use of place value, understanding, and properties of operation to add and subtract, which would be for 2nd grade. The second one would be to develop an understanding of fraction as numbers, which would be 3rd grade. The 3rd standard would be to solve addition and subtraction word problems and add and subtract with intent by using objects or drawings to represent the problem, which would be kindergarten. The last standard would be to solve unit rate problems, including those involving unit pricing and constant speed, which would be grade 6. And before I get into the 4 activities, I will be attaching images of the 4 poster boards in the wiki. So activity 1, unit rate comparisons. I will show the steps of comparing 2 prices of 2 different brands. Each step will be listed and explained. A worksheet will be given for this activity, real-life problems will be used, and the exit ticket will be writing down on a slip of paper which brand is better and why. For activity 2, this poster board will focus on the paper plate flower activity, which is an easy way to teach students fractions. All the student would have to do is create fractions by dividing up the plate into either 1/2, 1/4, or 1/3. This activity gives students a visual representation of the different sizes of fractions. This activity also helps with comparing, combining, and computing fractions, and the exit slip would be the completion of the activity. For activity 3, place value, any sort of building blocks can be used, and the different colors of the blocks would serve as representing the ones, tens, hundreds, and hundreds place. Example problems would be how many red 10 value blocks are needed to add up to 70. The exit slip would be giving them a problem to solve. An example problem can be, what is the value of the number highlighted? For the last activity, word problems, on the poster board, steps on how to solve word problems will be given, keywords will be identified, addition and subtraction will be used, real-world problems will be present, the exit slip would be coming up with their own word problem. An example of a word problem that can be given can involve money, so dollar bills and coins would be used as a math manipulative. As for the cross-curricular for each activity, for activity 1, unit rate comparisons, the cross-curricular would be science, as in chemistry, unit rate is used to find measurements. For activity 2, fractions, the cross-curricular would be arts and crafts, because for that purpose, the paper plate flower activity can also serve as an art assignment. For activity 3, place value, the cross-curricular will again be science because place value is taught when learning the periodic table of elements. For the last activity, word problems, the cross-curricular would be ELA because as to solve word problems, reading and comprehension is used. Lastly, the assessment strategies. Rubrics would be given for each activity to let the student know what they should be focusing on. Also, the rubric lets the students know what I, as a teacher, is looking for.